Okay, I'm back now. My phone cut out on me because it said it was too hot to keep recording. So Samsung, get your shit together. Anyway, like I was saying, I am I am now being more deliberate with my decision making and working on the things that I know I'm falling short on, working on things that's going to make me better, that's going to make me happier, and overall make the people around me that love me and care about me happier as well, because I won't feel like I have these kind of missing gaps in my life because I'm not paying attention to them. I'm not looking at the aspects of my life that are falling short and working on those things. I'm looking at those things head on, which is, it can be hard sometimes to look in the mirror and say, I got to work on some stuff. And here's exactly what I need to work on. Calling yourself out on those things, it can be a very difficult thing to do, but it's a very important thing to do as well. And once you start chipping away and say, you know what, I'm working on this now, and I'm working on that, and you know what, this used to bother me, and I don't let this bother me anymore. And these people that were toxic in my life, I've gotten rid of those people in my life, and now I have healthy people that want me to do well. They don't want to drag me down. They don't want me to feel bad. They're lifting me up instead of dragging me down. So making those decisions is very, very important for me, and that's what I'm working on constantly all the time. Being involved with my own life. And that sounds silly on one hand, but on the other hand, I know I have been guilty of this, where I'm just kind of this passenger along this ride, and all of a sudden I'll look back and go, what happened? Where did everything go? Was I really making all these decisions, or I just allow circumstance and life to take me on this ride? And I'm not doing that anymore. It's not in me to just sit back and let things happen. Sure, there are things that are outside of my control. Sure, there are things that I only have so much influence over, and is gonna kind of steer and navigate me, down, maybe start me down a certain path. But it doesn't mean I still can't make the path from that starting point where I want it to go. And if I want to go in this direction and there's something steering me this way, that just means I got to turn it around and head back to the direction that I know I need to go. There's always obstacles. There's always things, that trials and tribulations that try to, knock us off the road. And if we allow it to, it'll knock us, very much, really far off that path. So I'm being more aware of those things. I'm not going to let life pass me by. I'm not going to let life drag me along either. I'm going to make the decisions I need to make to get to where I want to be. And that means, taking ownership. That means taking account of all the things that I have to work on. So switching it back around, hopefully this helps any one of you, with one aspect of your life or many aspects of your life, where you could start saying, wow, Eric, I didn't think about it that way. And the way you put it helps me. So yeah, I need to be more interactive with this. I need to stop letting this happen to me. And it could be work related. It could be relationship related. Even with spouses, we all know, it's after so many years of interaction, sometimes we just, I'm going to let it go. It's not a big deal. But then later on, we're like, whoa, what's going on here? Why am I allowing this to happen? And it doesn't have to be necessarily even a terrible thing. It can just be something where it's like, I need to be more involved in this and making these decisions of what's acceptable, what's not, or whatever it is. So this is what I'm working on. I hope a lot of you are out there. If you do feel like, man, I've been doing this job for a long time, and maybe I need to do something else. Or you know what? I've always wanted to try, taking up piano or dance, ballroom dancing. And I let myself, not do it. I make excuses. So taking ownership of those things and just saying, this is what I'm doing. This is the date that I'm starting. If it's not today, if the reason is because, hey, my next paycheck, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to put myself in dance lessons. I'm going to show up, and I don't care if I look dumb. I don't care if everyone there looks like a professional and I'm the new person that walks in and I look like I got two left feet and it's not clicking right away. So what? We all have to start somewhere. So don't let the fear keep you from doing things. Don't let the fear steer you or block you from doing the things that you want to do. I'm not going to let the fear stop me anymore. I'm not going to let anybody, I'm not going to let anything, knock on wood, hopefully I don't get in some crazy, terrible accident that's going to keep me from doing the things that I want. But other than those, other than some catastrophic thing that's way outside of my control, I'm going to make the decisions to move down the path that I want to go down, because I've decided this is what I'm doing. No more excuses, no more obstacles that steer me off the path. This is what I'm doing now. I hope you all are doing that as well, and I hope you guys really are doing the things that you love to do, and I hope you are all taking control of your life and just saying, no more. That's it. I'm done with that. I'm doing this now. This is what I'm doing. And you're going to have some detractors and people in your life and people that you love and care about and going, this is what you really want to do. Oh, how come all of a sudden, this is what you're doing now? How come all of a sudden, you don't have time for this or you don't have time for that? And hey, you got to find that balance, and you have to explain to them, because this is what I'm doing now. I'm still going to make time for you. You're still my priority, but I am also doing this, and it could be getting with your partner and saying, we got to get our finances in order. We got to get our house in order. We got to get, ready for our kids to go to college. So how are we going to do that? Instead of going, well, we'll figure it out when it all comes up, and maybe they'll get a scholarship or what, I don't know, whatever. But make a conscious decision to say, I'm not going to wait for circumstance to happen. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to make it happen. That's what I'm doing. I hope that's what you guys are doing. I'll see you guys next week. Next week, just to give you I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview. Next week, it's going to be a little more controversial, I think. I'll just tell you what it is. I'm going to talk about words and the use of words. There's a lot of stuff going on right now about this word's no good, this word's no good, you can't say this word. I think a lot of it is crazy nonsense, so I'm going to talk about my feelings about it, how I approach the situation, and, we'll see how it goes. You don't have to agree with me, you don't have to disagree with me, but just kind of food for thought. So it's been kind of mulling around in my head lately, and I want to talk about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll talk about that next week. I'm going to post this on Instagram. I'll post the link on Instagram and Facebook, a link to my YouTube page. So that way, the whole video it's going to be 2 parts now, because my phone, is retarded. It's goofy. My phone's goofy. And so there's going to be 2 parts, part 1, part 2. This is the part 2 part here. And so if you do like it, push like on it so I know. It'd be nice to see. You don't have to comment at all, but just to see, who's liking it. And if you don't like it, just you can don't like it too. And if you want to post a comment, Eric, I don't know, kind of goofy. If you want to text me, if you got my number, you want to text me, you can do that too. If you got my email, whatever, however you want to communicate, I'm cool with. So I don't take anything personally. I'm always down for some constructive criticism and some feedback. So if you do like it, press like. That way I know if I do have more than 5 people watching, 5 fans, that's all good. So if not, I'll take the 5. I like it. It's all good, and we'll do this together. So see you next week. I love everybody. Big hugs and kisses, and talk to you later. Bye.